Crikey, what a beautiful animal. Today we're heading deep into South America to meet a real Aussie legend's cousin, the guanaco. Now if you're thinking it looks a bit like a camel without the hump or a lanky llama, you're not wrong. These fellas are part of the camelid family, which includes llamas, alpacas, and vicuñas. They are the wild ancestors of the domesticated llama, a true survivor that has roamed these rugged lands for thousands of years. Imagine standing on a windswept plain, with the mighty Andes Mountains touching the sky, and you see a whole herd of these graceful creatures. It's a sight that would make your heart thump with excitement. A real connection to the wild heart of this incredible continent. Picture this. You're in Patagonia, a land of vast open spaces at the very tip of South America. The wind is howling and the air is crisp and clean. This is the Guanacos kingdom. They live all along the Andes Mountains, from the dry, dusty deserts of Peru and Bolivia, down to the chilly, grassy steppes of Chile and Argentina. They are tough as nails, able to handle the scorching heat of the day and the freezing cold of the night. It's a challenging place to call home, but the guanaco is perfectly suited for it. Seeing them out here, so calm and majestic against such a dramatic backdrop, is a truly breathtaking experience. They are the spirit of the untamed wilderness. When you first lay eyes on a guanaco, you'll be struck by its elegance. They have long, slender necks and legs, which give them a very graceful appearance as they move across the landscape. Their fur is a beautiful shade of light brown or reddish cinnamon on their backs, which fades to a creamy white on their bellies and chests. This two-toned coat is fantastic camouflage, helping them blend in with the rocky, earthy tones of their environment. They have big dark eyes framed by some of the longest eyelashes you've ever seen. These aren't just for looking pretty, they help protect their eyes from the dust and harsh sun. What a clever design. But don't let their gentle looks fool you. These animals are true athletes. They are built for survival in a land of extremes. A guanaco herd is a family, a tight-knit group led by a dominant male called a relincho. He's the protector, always on the lookout for danger, standing tall on a high point to scan the horizon. The females, or hinds, and their young, called chulengos, stick close together. This social structure is key to their success. They communicate with a whole range of sounds, from a high-pitched bleat to a loud alarm call that warns the entire herd of a nearby threat. It's a beautiful system of teamwork in action. Let's take a closer look at this magnificent creature. The guanaco is a powerhouse of adaptation. Standing at about 1.2 meters tall at the shoulder, they are the largest wild land mammal in this part of South America. Their thick, woolly coat is a ripper of an invention. It's a double layer of fur. The coarse outer layer protects them from wind and rain, while the soft, downy undercoat keeps them warm in the freezing mountain nights. This means they can be perfectly comfortable, whether it's a hot, sunny day in the Atacama Desert or a snowy morning in Tierra del Fuego. Nature has given them the perfect all-weather jacket, built right in. One of the most amazing things about the guanaco is its incredible stamina and speed. When they need to make a run for it, they can really hoof it. These animals can reach speeds of up to 56 kilometers per hour, or about 35 miles per hour. That's faster than a racehorse over short distances. This speed is their number one defense against predators like the puma. Their long legs aren't just for show. They are powerful pistons that carry them effortlessly over rocky, uneven ground. They are also fantastic swimmers, which comes in handy when they need to cross rivers to find fresh grazing pastures. They are true all-terrain animals, ready for anything. Now let's talk about what's on the menu. Guanacos are herbivores, which means they only eat plants. They are expert foragers, munching on a wide variety of grasses, shrubs, herbs, and even lichens and fungi when other food is scarce. They have a special digestive system, much like a cow's, that allows them to get every last bit of nutrition from the tough, fibrous plants they eat. A fascinating fact is that they get most of the water they need directly from the plants they consume. This is a brilliant adaptation for living in some of the driest places on Earth, where finding a waterhole can be a real challenge. Their behavior is just as interesting as their physical traits. Guanacos are known for their curious but wary nature. They will watch you from a distance, their long necks held high, trying to figure out if you're a friend or a foe. They also have a rather cheeky habit. When they feel threatened, they can spit. It's not just saliva either. It's a smelly mix of stomach contents. It's a very effective way to tell a predator or a pesky cameraman to back off. It's their way of saying, "Give me some space, mate." You have to respect an animal that has such a clear way of setting its boundaries. No animal is an island. And the guanaco shares its stunning home with a whole cast of other incredible wildlife. Their world is a dynamic tapestry of plants and animals, all connected in the great circle of life. In the high Andes, you might see them grazing near the massive Andean condor soaring overhead. This giant bird, with a wingspan that can stretch over 3 meters, often keeps an eye on guanaco herds, looking for any signs of weakness or an opportunity for a meal. The guanacos, in turn, are always watching the skies, their alarm calls ready to signal the presence of this powerful scavenger. Down on the ground, the guanaco's main natural predator is the mighty puma, also known as the mountain lion. This big cat is a master of stealth, using the rocky terrain and sparse vegetation to stalk its prey. A puma hunt is a dramatic event, a true test of speed and strength. The guanaco's survival depends on its keen eyesight and its ability to outrun the powerful cat. You'll also find smaller predators like the culpio fox, which often preys on the young chulengos. It's a constant game of cat and mouse, or rather, puma and guanaco, that has played out on these plains for centuries. But it's not all about predators. The guanaco shares its habitat with many other peaceful herbivores. You might find them near herds of the smaller, more delicate vicuna, another wild camelid known for its incredibly fine wool. In the Patagonian grasslands, they share grazing areas with the lesser rhea, a large flightless bird that looks a bit like a small ostrich. These different species have learned to coexist, often benefiting from each other's presence. More eyes and ears in a group mean a better chance of spotting danger early, so grazing near another herd can be a smart survival strategy for everyone involved. The plant life in the guanaco's world is just as tough and resilient as the animals. The landscape is dominated by hardy bunch grasses, low-lying shrubs like the spiny caliphate bush, and colorful cushion plants that hug the ground to escape the constant wind. The guanacos play a vital role in this ecosystem as keystone grazers. By eating the grasses, they help prevent any single plant species from taking over, which promotes biodiversity. Their droppings also act as a natural fertilizer, returning vital nutrients to the soil and helping new plants grow. They are nature's gardeners, shaping the very landscape they call home. When you look at a guanaco, you're looking at a true symbol of the wild spirit of South America. They are a vital part of what makes these ecosystems tick. As we've seen, their grazing habits help maintain the health and balance of the grasslands and steppes. By keeping the vegetation trimmed, they create a habitat where a wider variety of plants can thrive. This, in turn, supports a whole host of insects, birds, and small mammals. Everything is connected. The health of the guanaco population is a direct indicator of the health of the entire environment. When the guanacos are doing well, it means the whole system is in good shape. Furthermore, these beautiful animals are a cornerstone of the food web. They provide a crucial food source for top predators like the puma. Without a healthy guanaco population, the pumas would struggle to survive, which would throw the entire ecosystem out of balance. This delicate relationship between predator and prey has evolved over millennia and is essential for a functioning wilderness. Protecting the guanaco means protecting the puma, the condor, and all the other creatures that depend on this intricate web of life. Losing the guanaco would be like pulling a key thread from a beautiful tapestry. The whole thing would start to unravel. Sadly, these magnificent survivors face threats from the modern world. Habitat loss due to farming and development is shrinking their wild spaces. They also have to compete with domestic livestock like sheep and cattle for food and water. In some areas, they have been overhunted. It's up to us to make sure these animals have a future. By supporting conservation efforts and the creation of national parks and protected areas, we can give them the space they need to roam free. Education is key. The more people learn about these incredible animals, the more they will want to help protect them for generations to come. So, the next time you think of the wild places of South America, think of the graceful, resilient guanaco. They are more than just a pretty face. They are engineers of their environment, a critical link in the food chain, and a symbol of untamed wilderness. They are a reminder of what we stand to lose if we don't take care of our planet. Protecting the guanaco and its home is about protecting the wild heart of an entire continent. What a beauty! And what a privilege it is to share the world with such a remarkable creature. We've got to fight for them.